Hey, hey, we're back with more Horizon Forbidden West. I don't know why I just whispered the title. Point is, we're going to play some more of this fantastic game. Hello, Logan. And we're going to go ahead and spread the word a little bit. Make sure this works right here. Yep. Good deal. Yeah, I was pretty impressed. I think I'm kind of past like the intro section, so it should actually get into the real meat and potatoes of this experience now. Not that that intro was bad, because it was actually pretty damn cool. But we are just gonna go ahead and keep on rolling here. Alright, so I believe last time we had just entered a new territory. We were. Oh, wow. Like saved right on a cliffside here. Interesting. Wow. Oh, hey, signal tower. Okay. So actually, I should keep going. Ah, here we go. Whoa. Jesus, Aloy. Frickin' scared me just now.
This has seen better days.
Holy shit. I thought she was just gonna jump off the cliff to her death just then. That was frightening. Alright. More gold bars. Okay. Yeah, let's lower that. Ooh. Here we go. I see yellow. Not a bad climb, I gotta say.
Some kind of device. The metal reflects the sun. Send a signal? Looks like some kind of lens.
Lens of mirroring. The
Keep
Karja.
it for later.
I should have known. Recycled animation! Woo! Oh shit. My controller level battery is low. Which is the reason the black box just appeared. Oh shit! I keep forgetting squares drop down, not circle. Ah! Hmm. Nice. I always want some good river bloom leaf. Whatever the hell that is. Nice.
It's a dead machine. It must be a bristleback. Maybe Erend took it down? Ground soaked with acid. Did the bristlebacks do this?
A new settlement. Excellent.
Outlander approaching. That the Savior? Wanna come in, Savior?
You say what?
Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jor's orders.
Good enough for me.
Wow, you guys are pretty terrible guards, I gotta say. Open up! This person you respect's orders.
Forge.
Petra?
Aloy,
Who?
what are you doing here?
Who are you?
About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
Oh,
It's nice to see you.
hitting on me, eh?
And not a moment too soon. Come on.
I'm like way out of your league, girl.
Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of
Clever.
all.
Our lad, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Look,
Petra.
I'm not going out with you. Jesus
just passing
Christ.
through.
You are coming on
I'm
strong. A
headed
little
west.
rapey, not gonna lie.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barrenlight I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
Yes.
ah.
Please, Aloy, move
Of
far away
course.
from this woman.
Bigger gears to grind.
Yeah.
Well, Flame Hair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
Who cares? Fuck off,
But
Petra.
if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend,
We
come
are not
find me at
even
the brewery.
friends. Quit stalking me. Oh, don't feel bad,
Well,
Aloy.
this Olvan guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support.
Yeah,
But first
maybe.
things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Damn straight. Forget about Petra. She's a jerk. Alright. Trap upgrading. Plus Hey, look at that. Easy peasy. Damn. Oh, just metal shards? That's easy.
This should be useful. Now I just need to find Erend and help him clear the bristlebacks.
Nice. I threw that little quick select in there.
Yeah, you!
Nothing like the smell of sweat and stubbornness to get you going.
Look at that. Holy shit. Got a lot of stuff. Oh. Potent medicine, medicine capacity, low health, ranged, second chance, low health defense. Ah, melee damage. I don't know why I wouldn't just take... Yeah. Oh. So, as far as Aloy's skill goes, would I have to equip those things, or would they just kind of be there? Oh. Do 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 do. Ah, here we go. Concentration regen and potent medicine.
Eyes up here, brother! Someone said I had the
You ever wonder if this is worth it?
Hey, we made a save.
Where are they going in this rain?
What's this? Some sort of optional objective?
Hey, Mildef. Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Olvin didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me.
Understandable.
Now I've even
I don't know who that
learned
is.
special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
What do you want, dude?
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. But the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cook. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount. They feel so...
And if you were...
I make meals. Oh,
How did you end up in shape?
heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and bears. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
Probably
The
the
last
ale.
customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of... I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Olvin. Even if I already had the right ingredients, unless you can source me a temper...
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. Until I can have a new one forged, you'd likely find one in a scrounger pile. If you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on, assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around.
If you say so.
Aw. Aloy's so nice.
We are on the same side here,
Alright, I really ought to stick to the main quest, though.
Almost ready to go?
Alright, well, I'll probably try that out. But first I have to go to the bathroom.
Finally gonna put your muscle where your mouth is?
Hello!
Hello.
Run your little hearts out, you hear?
You wanted to speak to me?
Well, you know better than anyone it's a dangerous world out there.
Indeed
Not
I
just
do.
against machines.
I also know you have strange
James
little
Oda.
things over your eyes.
This here's my training camp.
Freak.
Best place to practice close combat this side of the Forbidden West. Say, I wonder who'd win in a fight. You, the savior of Meridian, champion of the East, or
Who?
the Enduring, a legendary... I've heard the Tenakth have trained. It's how the warriors get so feared, and only the very best from the pits.
So, to find the Enduring, I should look for these...
You'll have to go far if you do. The Tenakth are split into three clans, 3 capitals, 3... My guess is you'd have to beat all of them if you want to train with the Tenakth don't kill you on sight, that is. But that's a far spark in the wind. I also offered challenge.
Who would I be fighting exactly?
Well, I know you're the savior, and all, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. We only use dual blades and practice. These drunken fools would run themselves through otherwise. You'll have to leave everything but your spear and practice, but I'll look after your gear. Not so, what do you say?
I might be.
That's what I like.
Ignoring me again?
You think your spear can deal with that armor? Use attacks to energize your spear. Then hit your opponent with a heavy or power attack to blast the armor off. That energy doesn't last forever. Shoot the glowing part of your opponent before the energy fades. That spear can give you the edge in battle. Keep energizing it, and then your enemies. Triggering those energy blasts should help you vanquish your opponents.
Cool.
My shopping for you is
On the same side here.
What do you want, Ulvund?
My dear magistrate, if you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks. Face it. What other choice do you...
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing.
We might.
Very well.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval. Got her...
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics,
Oh.
my fierce lady warrior.
My beauty.
Ulvund Freehold. At your service.
At your service.
What could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this
Well,
smudge of a settlement?
I came here to kill you,
Your
actually.
saviorly attention must
Die.
be elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy, and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge.
By the forge.
Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my... saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast.
Hey, fuck you, buddy.
You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
No.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap.
Tough blue-collar
Everything I've
guy.
achieved, I've done on
A
my
small loan of $1 million
Where is this
euros.
hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osseram gamble with their lives out there.
Hey, Lloyd.
Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not
A fair
risking
deal?
Osram
What are you,
lives.
FDR?
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
That was
It's not
1,060
my decree.
years ago.
It's
I'm sorry,
on behalf of
1,000, like,
all the good
460 years
Osram
ago?
laborers of this land who do all the backbreaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Yeah.
And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
That's vague.
If Chainscrape is on Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osram folk, of course. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then?
So you're racist.
People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder. And its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
What about the dishonest folk?
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all.
No!
Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osram.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town. But with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is...
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking.
Just be ready to blow the whistle.
Charger site.
Let's see what that Carja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Tavern, that's where I'd like to be right now. Oh.
Help Corvin and the other.
What happened to you?
That damn mine is what happened to me. It won't be the last injury if Ulvin keeps shoving those tongs into those tunnels.
What mine?
Northeast of Chainscrape, where the river ends. I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but Ulvin probably threatened to cut off our pay. Or worse.
How about you slow down and take me through it? You mentioned you were injured in a cave-in.
Yeah, a couple days ago. That's how I hurt this blasted leg. Corvin and the others were opening a new vein while I was checking on an older one. As soon as their blast hit, the tunnel I was in collapsed. Might have dodged it if I wasn't running on barely a spark of sleep. We were pushing too hard and too fast.
And you're afraid Corvin and the others might not be as lucky if it happens again.
Hit the nail right on the head.
Can you, like, put on something to cover up your
How
terribly
come Ulvin
untoned
isn't
chest, sir?
Don't these mines belong to the Carja?
Try telling Ulvin that. He brought in all the backing to get him open. Might as well own them. Fire and spit. You ask him. He owns us as well.
Who's Corvin?
He's their foreman. And a damn good one. The kind that knows how to deal with management when it gets unreasonable. But Ulvin... his demands go beyond unreasonable. Corvin's been doing his best to appease him. He even blamed himself for my injury when it was Ulvin who ordered the extra shifts.
Sounds like a good guy.
That's why we all put up with the long hours and lousy conditions.
Ooh.
But if the whole mine becomes unstable, I'd rather suffer Ulvin's wrath than die buried in rubble.
Yeah.
I could check in on your crew.
Aloy, you keep making gosh dang promises. You really need to stop that. I know I'm the one selecting the dialogue options, but it's also the only option available. Well, let's get out of town. A rock!
Stash this away for later. Okay, I think I have enough bitter leaf. This'll keep. Where are you off to? Is that a tripwire?
Oh, damn, we got some
Oh, right, it's rigged
machines.
with tripwires.
Hey, you! Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers.
It's always something.
Hold tight! I'll see what I can do!
Try luring them into the tripwires. What a day.
Thank the Forge you showed up. Tripwire's handy, but machine hunting's a youngin's game. Come on over. Let me give thanks proper like. I see you're a practiced hunter. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Down that bristleback, headed...
Sorry, 1 second. Gotta go get another drink.
Then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do.
As they do.
Then another bristleback ran through. I'm telling you, it's crazy around here.
So the Vanguard went south.
Probably. This whole valley is swarming with them. The Vanguard seemed dead set on...
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster. Not just any tripcaster. One of my make. Free of charge.
Oh, great. A shitty one.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chain Scrape.
Oh.
More room to tinker out here and less chance of, well, accidents.
Did something happen in Chain Scrape?
Yeah, what the fuck happened?
Well, like someone.
Oh.
Let me guess. Ulvund.
Back when I had a place in town, he took a real interest in my wares. Kept pressing for the Ulvund discount. I said no. He didn't like that so much. I can't prove it, but that Jeff Bucket set my workshop on fire. Felt it best to put some distance between us after that.
Cable car operator told me the Bristlebacks just appeared yesterday. Do you know anything about them?
How is old Karn? Back in the day, me and him got into all sorts of trouble. There was this one time that...
Anything about the Bristlebacks?
No. Karn said true. They just showed up and ran amok. Lucky for me, I've got you and the Vanguard swooping in time to save my backside.
I should get going.
I should go.
For the Tripcaster.
While you're blasting bristlebacks, I think I'll head down to the hunting grounds. Did you know they have a Tripcaster trial? Come by later if you want to try it out.
Hey, look,
Maybe.
dude.
After I get things
I'm
under
trying to
control,
save the fucking world. Excuse me if I don't
Superintendent,
participate in your little
should
competition.
be able to pick up his tracks with my focus. Pack's full, but my stash has room. It's a ruin from the old world. I could find something interesting inside. Glad I can help.
Hey, girl. What you doing?
I'd like to feel my legs again if you don't mind, Savior.
Come on, dude. That was a pretty light leg.
Mighty thankful to you, Savior.
Just Aloy is fine.
Aaron mentioned you're not one for fancy titles.
You're Vanguard.
Well, here to escort Vaudise's delicate behind to the embassy.
If we can get rid of these bristlebacks.
Captain said to keep an eye on Chain Scrape, then these ugly lugs showed up.
Gave the first one a good beating.
But didn't quite have time to roll out of the way when it fell.
Told you it wasn't a good idea to eat that much before heading out.
I should probably get going.
I should go.
Now, if you see any more of these bristlebacks...
I'll make sure to roll out of their way.
Might want to take some of these with you as well. They're handy in a pinch.
Thanks.
Stay safe, Aloy.
Thanks, girl. Yeah, cool. Oh. Look, can I just get to the part where I kill all the bristlebacks? Because I think I've got them. I'm gonna kill you, you motherfucker.
It's weak against shock.
Help! It's after me!
The bristleback's gonna run him down.
Get to safety!
Back the forge, you were here.
Get inside until it's safe.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Alright. Let's go ahead and get another upgrade.
Pack's full. I can get it for my stash later. Tracks headed up the hill. The errands? My focus can help me follow them. Let's see where this leads. There. That should be enough wild meat for Milduf.
Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and get back on track. So many rocks. So many rocks.
Sounds like someone's putting up a fight.
Hey.
These bristlebacks are everywhere.
Another one down! Now this is what I was forged for. No ledgers to fill. No boring mid-afternoon patrols. Just the hammer. Just the fight. Aloy?
Oh, hey, it's generic friend number 4. Oh no! I'll have to save him. Or maybe not. What? Are you serious? He's gonna run away?
Stay where you are. I'll handle the rest.
Those bristlebacks have acid canisters on their backs. It should trigger a chain reaction if I hit them with acid arrows.
Alternative to scrap, Aloy. Like hammer to metal. Smash good.
Yeah! Oh.
Oh, that one hurt.
Alright. Hey, it did trigger a cool chain reaction. That's awesome. I love how these games have this little like interplay between the resources, the environment, the enemies. It's all really well integrated.
Aloy. Yeah, you might have to meet me halfway.
Hey dude, you dug your own grave.
Send this to my stash.
One moment. Bathroom. Okay, here we go.
Caught me at my best, as usual.
Well, you did the hard part. I just took care of the stragglers. How bad is it?
This? Who needs ribs? Oh. I'm good. I'm good. Huh. Okay, well, I know you didn't come all the way to the Daunt just to watch me get wrecked. So what's the story?
I need the embassy to happen, so I can head west. Erend, what I did at the Spire... what we did... it didn't end the threat. It just slowed it down. There's still more to do.
Really? Well, that's great. I mean, yeah, not the threat's not over part. That's not so great. But hey, whatever you're up against, your spear, my hammer, just like old times.
Aww.
Erend, I need the embassy now. I can't wait for you to heal.
Aww.
Couple of days rest, if that.
Actually, even if you weren't hurt, what I have to do, it's better if I do it alone.
Nah. Aloy, your character arc is going to be learning to trust others.
Erend! I hate to interrupt the romance, but I'm pretty banged up here.
Don't blow your blaze, I'm coming. Oh, this just keeps getting better. Huh. Listen, I'll go to Barren Light, get patched up. If you want this embassy to happen, we're gonna need this Sun Priest, Studius Wadis.
Oh, I know him. I'll clear the Valley of Bristlebacks, then send Wadis to Barren Light. I'll catch up with you there.
Well, I guess that's sort of like a goodbye.
Ooh.
I'm sorry?
You? Sorry? Yeah, that'd be a first.
Ooh.
Where is this coming from?
Hey, just, forget it, yeah. Oh, it's nothing.
Nah, passive aggressive.
Sounds like something.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Now, after the battle at the Spire, you took off. You left without so much as a handshake. I mean, people like me, we fought and bled at your side, Aloy. You just disappear? What kind of person does that?
Erend, look. I'm sorry it wasn't easy for you when I left. And I know it's not easy now, but... what I've been doing... life on Earth is in danger. And only I can save it.
Your life on Earth?
Yeah. Everything dies unless I succeed.
Well, then let me help. Oh.
You can't. There's no machine to fight, no bad guy to kill. What I've got to do, I can't even explain it. Not even to people I care about.
Oh, so much for being useful.
Oh.
Okay.
Erend!
I guess that's my cue.
Maybe I should go with you to Barren Light.
No, hey, you're needed elsewhere. Obviously. I said we're good, Aloy. Oh.
What are you standing around for then? Help me off.
Alright, I'll go. Hey, you little boar. Get back here.
We can grab this.
Hey.
It's a ruin from the old world. I could find something interesting inside.
I'll bet you could. I found a rock! Oh my god, this changes everything.
There's the quarry Thurles mentioned. Looks like the Osram decided to put up a fight.
Let's go.
One less machine. Another one down.
Let's go!
One less machine. Incoming. Another one down.
Oh, you want some?
There. Quarry's safe.
Stranger, come on over here. We gotta talk. I don't know what Honora's doing out here, but consider yourself old. We tried to hold off and wait for the Vanguard, but one of them bristlebacks charged us. Next thing you know was a full-fledged fracas.
Is everyone okay?
We lost some good people, but we would have lost the whole quarry without you.
Well, at least it's quiet now.
Your ears ought to be ringing with a quarry at work, but Chainscrape's whistle ain't blowing, so we're stuck picking up the pieces.
I don't know what to tell you, lady.
You need the whistle to get back to work?
Me and my crew were just little cogs out here, can't lift a hammer till Olvin blows that thing. Because if we work without his say-so, he'll ban us. And my people have been through enough.
Olvin holds that much power?
He's got the money and connections to snuff out. Almost feels like we stood a better chance with the Bristleback.
What are you and your crew working on?
We're supposed to be working Olvin's claim, digging out stone to show our barren light. But the work stoppage and the Bristlebacks never seen those blasted things in a dump. Where in Forge Fire did they?
I'm not sure. At least not. I need to get going. Stay safe.
Thanks to you, that might actually be possible today.
I think I've cleared out most of the Bristlebacks. Chainscrape can get back to work now. I'll go give Olvin the good news. Voorhis too. Then maybe this embassy can finally happen. Damn it!
Hey.
That's not her. Can't be. Someone's in a rush.
How the hell do I get off this thing? Hey, there we go.
Time to get Olvin to blow the whistle, then Voorhis to Barrenlight.
Why else would one lose the glory of man?
Did you just say the glory of mansplaining?
Still here, I see.
You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magic.
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and...
How noble of you.
Noble. Ha! Born with... Nobody handed me everything.
And where is this?
The Carja someone had...
I've already had this conversation.
I cleared out all the Bristleback.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock.
Oh, there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Shouldn't take more than a...
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking about here.
Either you do it now.
Ah, I knew you could do it! Friends. You.
What?
Sound the whistle. Chainscrape.
Yay.
And Olvin has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Yeah!
That's more like it!
Yeah!
Woo!
Ha-ha!
Yeah! Yeah!
Don't you?
Yeah. Well, the Chainscrape's back to work. Merchants should be open to trade. I should see if they have anything useful before I send Voorhis off to Barrenlight. Better see what that Carja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern. The way to Barrenlight is clear. Get moving.
You're not errant vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When
says...
I've cleared out all the Bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay?
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
Ooh.
I'm off to Barrenlight, Voorhis. Like Aloy said, captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway. If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence. Hades. Maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barren Light. Or poke around the don'ts and... first. And maybe take Petra up on that drink.
Alright, let's take this side quest.
I'm sorry, I'll be right with you. Okay, I'm not saying...
Alright. Un momento. Let me mix up a little G Fuel and get some more water. One moment.
It's a bad idea. I'm saying it's overkill.
It's a weapon. Kill is the point.
Not if it blows the user's arm off. No, just stop talking. Where are we? Ah. So,
I'm Aloy.
You look like someone who's always searching for a new weapon. Am I right?
Actually,
But you're just nuts. I am with a customer.
I'm not a customer.
I got it. Triple the powder. It'll blow a Strider sky high. Ba-boom. One-shot kill. Guaranteed.
Maybe I am.
Then you are in the right place at the right time, Red. How would you like to be the proud owner of the world's first machine-enhanced,
explosive, done in one, machine wrecking,
yet perfectly safe, javelin thrower?
Who are you two?
Are you two from around here?
Nah, the claim. Dad sent us out west in search of some unknown opportunity. Said we'll know it when we see it.
Sounds like you had other ideas.
Let's just say that opening another trading post for my parents isn't how I want to make my mark in this world. I imagine traveling alone must be nice.
So she's your partner?
My apprentice and my sister. She's why we're out here. There was an incident. Another incident.
Involving explosives?
Ba-boom!
And Dad's precious homebrew. He shipped us out the next day.
Huh. Tell me more about this.
Saw a scroll when I was a kid by some Karja scholar. Had a scary drawing of a Tenakth warrior hunting with a kind of... effective? Yes. Basic? Undoubted. But coming out here made me remember it, and I am on the brink of vastly improving.
Whereas I will perfect...
I can use machine parts to enhance the user's throw, increase the projectile's velocity. Well, Boomer here is adamant that enhancing the projectile is better. Namely with explosive tip.
Boomsticks.
Why not both?
That could work. I need the parts to make the first working model. Well, for starters, I'll need charger horns. Yeah, that. Just be sure to shoot them off before the machine goes, otherwise they break. But the real innovation, keep it to yourself.
There's a mean one east of here. Blow its sky.
Boomer! You get them for me. It's yours.
You have a deal.
Alright. What's the other quest? What are you buying, stranger? Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh.
Hey. Change your mind about that brew?
Yeah, sure, but I'm
Come for
still
that
not
beer after
fucking
all,
dating
eh?
you. Jesus.
Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Don't act like you inspired my spark.
Fire and spit.
Selfish.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running again. But we still got Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends. Anyway, right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
Shadow Karja refugees. What are they doing in the Daunt?
Looking for a new home, I gather. They're camped out by an old trailhead, southwest of here. And therein lies the problem. A Stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. but the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. I never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Karja are an odd bunch, but overall they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Tolland. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by, convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
Maybe.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back, but realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
Ooh, let me turn off this controller and go to my all black one.
So the Bristlebacks in the Daunt. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But bless the bellows, you cleared them out and got this place working again. That put a dent in Ulvin's plans. Now, if only there was some way to smash them all together and run them out of town.
But how could Bristlebacks and the Daunt help Ulvund?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the Bristlebacks came from, Ulvund has taken to blaming the Karja for them. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
Damn Karja slavers.
What else can you tell me about the Shadow Karja refugees?
Well, they don't call themselves Shadow Karja for one. At least, not anymore. They're some other brand of sun-crazed. But whatever side of the sun they're on, they're peaceful through and through. Don't seem to want for nothing except a place to live, pray, and just enough food to keep from starving.
So they're just camped outside by a trail, blocking entry to a wrecked Stormbird, waiting for... what, exactly?
Don't rightly know, but I'll tell you this. Should they ever wise up and salvage it, a Stormbird heart is worth a lot. And if they get there first, then by Ostrom law, it's theirs. Not that Toland Cleanbrokers ever lost sleep over any law-breaking.
Who is this Tolland Cleanbroker?
Just some chuff-huffing pondsman. Got a shop here in town. Lived in Chainscrape since there was a Chainscrape. He and Ulvund go back a ways. Like a pair of coals and a campfire, those two.
So Tolland works for Ulvund?
Ha! Ulvund might think so, but Tolland scrapes up his own scams. And he ain't the type to let a few refugees get between him and Stormbird salvage.
So about Ulvund.
Around here, everything's about Ulvund.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, All the bankers back home know that this is Karja land.
Hey guys, I
and
guess
the
I'm gonna
Sun
show
King
you.
Can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Ulvund?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja.
Oh, I apologize. I meant to show you the glow-in-the-dark mug, but I can't get it.
And since Ulvund has a
Can't get it to
stake
be
in
dark.
Ulvund's
I
claims,
turned off all the
it would
lights
make
and it's
him
still
richer
not
than a
dark.
scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
Well, if I'm up that way, I'll talk to the refugees. Try to convince them to move.
Much appreciated. They have it rough. Don't need Talon making it rougher.
No one wants to play strike.
No?
I really hate that woman. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, we got a long way to go. Let's head on down.
Savior, over here.
What do you want?
Savior, thank you for taking the time. And my condolences that you had to endure Ulvund's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the Bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is Barren Light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the Bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How does blaming the Karja for the Bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the Bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. Even with the Valley working again, Ulvund hopes he can stir up enough resentment against the Karja to call for a strike.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
How did You get...
I asked for the posting, overseeing the entire valley on behalf of this. It was an honor. Is...
But your job would be a lot easier with like Ulvund blasting hot air all...
Ulvund's not going. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of... I'll find a way to... I have to.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west?
Yes, according to... Said the ground trembled before he took off and ran...
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja forever, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding...
Perhaps.
Come to drink with the common folk, Savior.
Easy there, Red.
My. What a game, what a game.
I could get around faster if I find a charger to override.
Be welcome, Elved.
Shit! I just destroyed everything. Oh no! $100 to go.
Barren light. I must part of the sun dome before the people west. Maybe off this Karja horn. That means the Ipsos service. Right, I should find whoever's in charge here. But first, I could resupply at my staff. Might be worth taking a look around too.
Savior, tell me, are you seeking passage into no man's land by any chance?
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure out west. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that knows the lay of the land.
You're not afraid of the Tenakth?
Terrified. But I carry out most of my...
Un momento. Bathroom.
business in No Man's Land. Neutral territory and all that. Barren Light is our port of entry. When its doors aren't closed for an embassy. I was hoping your arrival meant they might be opening soon. I've got a business to run, after all.
I want that embassy to happen as much as you do. Believe me, I'm working on it.
Good to know. And keep us in mind. If you do manage to open the way, our main camp will be just past Barren Light. We'll buy any scrap you've got on you. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West. Guaranteed.
All right. Maybe later then.
If you could get those blasted gates open.
Yes, that is my objective. Thank you.
Guess I'm not the only one who wants to get those gates open. There's Erend. Looks like he's had a few.
In south.
Gentlemen.
That's our cue.
You taking the edge off?
Huh. I mean, I'd ask you to join, but who'd be left to save the world, right? All right, now let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So, whatever you need, ask away.
How have things been since
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seemed the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, it's the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all onto the table.
Who? I don't remember this
was,
person.
Yeah.
Feels like...
Yeah, damn straight.
What do you know about the embassy?
Oh, yeah, not much. Only that he said I'm making peace with these Tanakh. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy. They do most of their talking with Blade. So if you're heading their way, be prepared.
I'll keep that in mind. What do you know about this place?
Well, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Tanakh made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. And no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be... Oh, yeah, don't let me stop you. Just, I'm saving...
Erend.
Yeah, all right. I guess what I'm really trying to say is...
I know where to find you. Hopefully...
Yeah, don't count on it. Be careful out there.
You know, Aloy, I take that personally when you talk about this sober shit.
Savior. Conover. She's Meridian's savior.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse... They're here in the dawn. Really, Conover?
Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of them must have fled west after the battle at the Elect. I saw one of our sentries, Loravik, sneaking off to meet. I tried to eavesdrop, but they spotted me.
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Lara, and since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, Nozar sentenced him.
What makes you so sure Loravik was working with the Eclipse?
Well, I was too far to hear everything. But I heard them both.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up.
Crying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But if we ignore this...
Tell me exactly.
Weeks ago, during a shift change, some trespassers slipped through the gate. By the time anyone noticed, they were halfway out the canyon. Nozar didn't see the need to give chase. Let the Tenakth take care of them, he said.
Nozar's not one to be sidetracked. He tightened up the patrol schedules, reprimanded the sentries, and everyone moved on.
But I couldn't stop thinking about it. None of us are careless out here, meaning someone left it open on purpose. And Loravik, well, he's always grumbling about officers. But on this, he was too quiet. And after the incident, he started acting different, jumpy. So when I spotted him sneaking out of the barracks after hours, I followed. I found him arguing with a stranger. And when Loravik mentioned the Eclipse, I tried getting closer, but they heard me. The stranger took off, and Loravik lunged at me with his knife. Instincts took over. Sentries heard the scuffle and found me standing over his body.
Why don't you believe him?
We combed the woods. Searched Laravik's bunk. Searched it again. Didn't look. Conover's a good man. I don't believe he murdered Lara. But Nozar only listens to facts. And that fact is, Conover killed his fellow sentry. He does...
No, but more Eclipse...
Well, we can't question a dead man. Nozar's on edge with the upcoming embassy and doesn't want to... Hey, if you find a bunch of Eclipse soldiers hatching an evil plot in the wood, please do let us know.
The meeting you witnessed. Did you...
No. But the clearing where they met is just east of here, across...
A dozen soldiers have already searched at Conover in there.
Thank you, Aloy.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
Bristleback, eh?
Lighten up, Paib. You've got a...
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. I'm Lawan, the second in command. So...
I'm here for the embassy. I needed to have... And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tenakth marshals have yet to sound...
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brave, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tenakth have left.
You said something about Tenakth marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their... Then, during the proceedings, they and by negotiate, I mean stared. Paib over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
So what happens at these embassies?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offered tribute in exchange. The Tenakth returned personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however,
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? Yes.
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically...
Where is this Commander Nozar? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open.
I'll take you to him. But the commander isn't one to break protocol. Especially...
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvund was thrilled. Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.